Hi there. Here we are with my patient Karim. Karim just flew in from Egypt. This is his third time flying in for a procedure. He was a class 6 when he started off. He was 28 years old and he was searching for a hair restoration physician. Tell us what happened with that. How did that happen, that you were searching for a doctor?
Actually, it was my dream to come from Egypt to here to do my procedure with you, Dr. Bolton, and it was an honor for me. And
So you were just searching, and you always watched the videos, and you just said, "I want that guy to do it."
Yes, for sure. Yes,
Okay.
of course, because this is the best result I could ever see in all my searches on the internet during my searches.
That's awesome.
So it was,
Now, it's not easy to come from Egypt, right? It's very difficult.
Actually, yes. Actually, it's difficult. But I just got the visa and I directly, when I got it, so I decided to come here because actually it's popular for us in Egypt that too many people go to make their procedure in Turkey.
They go to Turkey.
Yes, and I think I didn't find any good results.
So you had some friends that went to Turkey and the results were not good?
Yes. I think it's, for me, it's not artistic results.
But it's obviously much easier for you from Egypt to go to Turkey, right?
Yes, for sure.
But you chose to come here because you wanted...
Yes,
okay.
It's like 17, 24, sometimes it was 17 hours and other time 24 hours.
Big trip for you.
Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
And now, are you happy with your results?
Yes, I'm super happy actually.
Yeah. And so we did 2 procedures on you.
Yeah.
And now what does your family think about your results?
They are so happy actually for me.
They're happy.
They think that I actually become like more younger.
Yes.
And like I can like I become like when I was like 20, 26, 25.
And now you're engaged now. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And is that because of the hair?
Yes, I think yes, maybe yes. I completely changed now.
So and the career's doing better?
Yes, for sure.
So the career's better. They got engaged, looking like $1 million bucks.
Yes. So
and now you're back for more.
Yes.
Awesome, man.
Sure.
And now, how was each experience? Did you have pain? Was there a swelling?
No pain at all.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
All right.
Yes.
So great experience for you overall.
Yes.
That's why you're back for more.
Yes.
All
Great
right,
experience, great stuff, great people.
Awesome,
Everything
man.
is amazing.
Awesome. All right. So with Karim, what we did was we did a MaxHarvest to start, where we went through the front, created the nice natural hairline that framed his face. As you can see, he lost his hair on the side, so we had to make sure to put a natural hairline that blends in. So the first procedure, we start from that front point, we build into the hairs on the sides, and we take them as far back as we can go based on whatever we get out of the back. Then he came back a couple years later, we went through, we tightened the hairline up, we filled in more. I'm just gonna spin you around here if I may, okay? So you can kind of see him on the profile, how this naturally blends in. What I'll see a lot of times is when other doctors restore hairlines, they'll put it too low and it won't sit right. And it won't blend in naturally with the sides, and that's one of the big things that I correct when I do corrective surgeries, is how it blends in. And then we took them all the way around back. I'm just gonna have you lean your head back, kind of put your head back here, lean back. Awesome. So you can see here, what he's doing is he's growing his hair long, which is terrific. Makes it look like he's covering a lot more. I mean, he's literally, no exaggeration, this was a class 6. We're 2 procedures into this, and you can see, came out great. I'm using my fingers because he's got gel in there so I can separate it a little bit better to show the camera. And then just kind of put your chin normal, regular. Yep. So if you were to see here, he's dipped all the way down to here. I mean, you can see this. So this is a solid class 6, and look how he looks from that 2 procedures. Let's take a look at the suture line. So I'm going to just kind of show what we're doing here. We harvest all the way from one side all the way to the other side. As you can see, we have limited donor. We've been staying in what's called the safe zone. What I see happen all the time, especially with these newer FUE procedures, is they'll take up here to get the grafts. So they'll punch down here, they'll punch down here, they'll punch up here because they have to get the hair. But what happens is when the patient loses that hair, wherever they took that FUE from, that's going to fall out wherever they got it from. So this is what I try to explain to these patients. When you do that FUE, if they don't stay directly in that safe zone, they're going to be in big trouble. Here's his suture line. Look at this. This is what everyone's so freaked out about. Look at this. Tiny little trace line. Okay, so what we did is we took, he healed amazing. Healed amazing. Look at that. You see that? This is the suture line right here. See that little line there? That's it. So we just stay right within that little line. Boom. Look at that. And so because he has the limited donor, I took the same line out to make sure that he would only have the one line because he wears his hair short. And look at that. You can't even freaking see that little thing. Unbelievable. Look at that. So with this limited donor hair, if they tried to do an FUE, whatever they took would have fallen out. So they would never ever get a result like that with the FUE procedure. So he was very smart shopping us out because he would have never had anything remotely that looked like this with any other type of procedure than the linear strip. And that came out, as you can see, perfect. He can cut his hair down with probably easily a 2-guard, right? And get it really short, and you won't see that at all. So anyways, it looks amazing.
Thank you so much.
You can't even see the line. It's unbelievable. It's perfect. So what would you say to the potential patient who's sitting out there thinking about doing this? What would you say to that person?
I can say if you just want to find a supernatural hairline and supernatural shape, it's gonna be just Dr. Bolton. He's an artist, not a doctor. For me, he's an artist. So I should just say to everyone that who really cares about natural looks. So this is the best.
Thank you. Now, what did you want to do today? Thank you. What do you want to do today? What are you doing today with the procedure? You don't know yet.
I don't know yet. Yes, you should discuss it.
Okay. Just one more.
Yes.
Just one more wherever you
Yes.
decide. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome, man.
Okay.
Would you like to add anything to this conversation?
Well, the only thing I would add is what's interesting, if he would have done the FUE twice in Turkey, he would have had a fraction of the results and his donor would have been shot. And of course, like you pointed out, half the hairs that they took are predetermined.
They would have fallen out.
So while they could get a result initially that looks pretty decent,
Correct.
it's going to have a slide back to those hairs that are pre-programmed.
It's a false reality.
Right.
And that's what I say to all the patients. I say these FUEs they're pulling all the way high, all the way low to get these big cases to get any result because they can't move the hair otherwise. But they're taking from an unsafe spot that's going to fall out and open up. And that's what it's all going to happen in time. They just don't understand that.
So you're looking at a permanent result. With theirs, it's not. It's going to
Correct.
change. And
Correct.
also, Karim has options for the future.
He still has plenty of donor.
He's got plenty of
He's got
donor to
plenty
go
of
back
donor
in
to
there
go
and
back.
if he wants to come back and get more
Yeah.
fullness and thickness to the crown, whereas you can't get that with the FUE. It's never going to happen after 2 procedures. You're out of gas and you'll never get the coverage in the back
Correct.
that he has here.
Correct. Well, thank you very much for
you.
doing this
Thank
video
you.
for us.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the
Yes,
awesome
thank you.
results.
Thank you.
And
Dr.
thanks for
Bolton.
flying in from Egypt for us.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, really appreciate it.